young, I was so vulnerable and open to things, you know? And I guess I wanted to feel that way again. I wanted to be 16 again.
Robin, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
The point is, you can close yourself off all you want. The universe will find a way.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
See, while you run for your mammal lives, we'll be high in the sky, cruising above it all.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Om man tar bort plasten och fäller ner grenarna så...
Fäller ner grenarna? Alltså det där var det dummaste jag har hört.
Let's just close it up. It's probably just some animal.
An animal? An animal? That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Lions eat guys like us.
But he's so little.
He's gonna get bigger.
Maybe he'll be on our side.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Oh, you can have my face. See, I'm gonna wear your face, and then you can go to jail, because you look like me. It's just a classic face switch scenario.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's not funny.
All right, Peter, your turn.
Boxers or briefs?
What?
That's the worst one I've ever heard.
You're the one who said Jesus hates sex?
What, are you nuts? Jesus wants to keep the females pure, not the males. Well, you think he died so that men don't have sex? That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. No one wants to run 26 miles.
Not a marathon, a telethon. It's the perfect way for you to raise the money you need.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
In every marriage, you get one chance to say, I need you to do this with me.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Hi, I'm Hannah Montana, and I'm looking for a house.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Poor thing. Jet lag. She only flies west to east.
What? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Some kind of celebrity thing.
Maybe you can just accept who I am and love me anyway. Because I'm your son.
Theo, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You gotta at least stay for a cup of coffee. You're in no shape to cut people open. Plus, I don't want to miss the ending.
There it is.
Maybe it's for the best. Maybe I don't want to know.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
In general. Bye, Jill.
You got no choice anyway. I mean, we're all fucked. More or less, you know? I don't know. That's about the dumbest thing I ever heard.
One,
Two.
three,
Three.
four,
Four.
five.
Five. So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life. That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
According to this, Scrooge can be with his family as long as he does an adventure. But family is the greatest adventure of all!
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, isn't he the cutest little kitty cat?
An evil alien cat who's out to take over the planet and enslave the entire human race.
That's the dopiest thing I've ever heard!
We can't make it, Arnold.
Maybe we can jump out.
No, use the truck. We can jump the hole. Jump the hole? Arnold, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
In episode 224, he fried the Z-Bot's brain with his heat-seeking infrathought. It was cool.
Well, I'm convinced, folks. That's pretty much the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
No, this is the stupidest thing you've ever heard.
And Think Science Monthly.
Sea bears and fairy tales are real? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, maybe it is stupid, but it's also dumb. I am Darth Stroyer.
Darth Stroyer? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
If you gave me $5,000 of your bonus, I could start a business selling my muffins. I think there's a real market for...
I'm sorry. Sorry to interrupt, but real quick, this is the worst idea I've ever heard. Never gonna happen, but please keep going.
Oh, just forget it.
You allow WCW matches to be part of Raw and part of SmackDown.
That's the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard.
She'll send me back to magic kindergarten.
Twilight? Twilight! Huh? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
With all you teenagers out of the way, children will rule Metropolis!
That's the dumbest plan I've ever heard.